Alright guys, my name is Vinny. This is David. Welcome to our channel, Supreme Sports. We're starting this channel solely based off our love for sports. We're wanting to share that with all of you, whether your favorite team is our favorite team or it's not. We're going to be, or try to be, as unbiased as we can.
But I do love to trash talk, so that's always a plus.
He does love to trash talk, and I'm a 49ers fan, as you can see, and he's a Giants fan. However, as far as basketball goes, we're on the same team where we're both Lakers fans. A little bit of a backstory, I guess, is how we became fans of the teams we became fans of. He became a fan of the Giants whenever they were playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl. He chose the underdog. They ended up winning.
First game I ever watched.
That was the first game he ever watched. And then for me, when I was in 4th grade, I actually had a gym teacher who was the brother of Tom Homo, who was a defensive back for the 49ers back in the 80s. So due to that, I became a 49ers fan and have been one since then, and really got more so into football in my later teenage years, and just right now I'm just a diehard fan. That's pretty much the gist of, you know, how we became fans. As far as the Lakers, we were raised in LA, and that's how we became Lakers fans. We watched Kobe and Shaq. We went on to just Kobe and, you know, Smush Parker.
Kobe and Pau and Bynum, Fish.
Yeah, and then he watched more so the darker years, you know, when
Clarkson, Marcelo Huertas, Chris Kaman, you name them.
Yeah, that was more so his thing. I couldn't bear to watch it anymore, so I stopped right there. And he just continued going, which, you know, I give you props for that. You stuck it through, and that's not something I could have done.
And diehard. I almost watched every single game during those years. I don't know how I did it. Probably turned it off a bunch of times midway, but I did it.
If you ask us about other sports, you know, we'll be more than happy to cover those as well too. Our go-to is just basketball and football, but I'm more than happy to cover, you know, baseball, hockey, all those.
Also MMA.
We're huge into UFC as well too.
Not as much as we used to, but
yeah,
we're starting to get back into it.
Yeah, it kind of went away a little while after, you know, Chuck Liddell, Rashad Evans, Rampage Jackson, Matthews, GSP. Those were the guys we grew up watching. That's what got us into the UFC. And then after that era was over, you know, again, like he said, John Jones, Anderson Silva, and right now I guess we're following Israel.
Did you say Matt Hughes?
Yeah, Matt Hughes as well too. And then I guess the fighter we're following now is Israel Adesanya, Stylebender.
Yeah.
So that's our guy to watch right now. Fun fact, however,
also Usman
too. However, fun fact, those of you that watch MMA, UFC, all of that, you more than likely know Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey's coach was actually his coach as well too.
And for karate. Back in LA.
You know,
I didn't really like him, but you know.
Still trying to tell people to strike when they shouldn't, which is why he ended up going into wrestling later.
I was also fat back then, so I mean, it wasn't really.
He was chunky but funky.
I didn't really like working out as much.
But now he's, as you can tell, slimmed down. Anyway, that's a little bit about us. Our backstory, why we're doing this, how it started. It's been in the making for a few years now. We've just never really bit the bullet. We're deciding to do it now.
We just kept getting ready to do it, but we never actually did it. So now we're just doing it.
Yeah. And right now we have a few makeshift stuff that we're using. So over time that'll be improved. The more of you watch us, share us,
like, subscribe,
all that stuff. You know, we're more than happy to do things like live coverage of drafts. I mean,
we're doing that right now.
Yeah, we're actually covering the second and third round of the NFL draft right now. I know we're a little bit late to it. Better late than never, right? Going forward, we'll do live reactions and whatnot to drafts, to games. If you guys would like to see that, go from there. That's our help me out here.
It's our agenda.
That's our agenda. Sorry, brain fart. As far as what you guys would like to see, please drop down in the comments below. Let us know what content you'd like to see from us. Let us know what your favorite teams are, and let us know. We're wanting to add a backdrop here. Let us know what you'd recommend. A little bit along the lines of Giants, 49ers, anything like that. Rivalry. You know how Lawrence Taylor kind of ended. Was it Joe Montana's career in San Francisco?
Yeah.
So,
good times.
I wasn't born yet, but I still hold that against him. So right now, we got Kittle, we got Trey Lance. I'm excited for him. But let us know what you'd like for the backdrop. Lakers and Kobe will definitely be included on there. R.I.P. He was both of our idols growing up. I got into basketball because of Kobe. I got into basketball strictly because of Kobe. It wasn't as much the Lakers as it was Kobe, and then the Lakers kind of tied in with that as well too. And growing up in LA. But fun fact is, I was 8 years old whenever I started watching Kobe, and then he retired when I was 24. So my age matched with his jersey numbers. Do you have a little bit that you'd want to share on Kobe? Or
I was just gonna say indirectly, I kind of started playing basketball because of Kobe as well too, because he's the reason why he started playing, and I started playing just to play against him, and he beat me for years. But now it's mostly me that wins.
It's a little bit more of an even match, not even mostly you. Come on,
mostly me.
As old, I'm nearing my 30s. However, I still gotta step on you.
I'm 23, but I still got the back problems and the guns, so I mean.
Anyway, that's a little bit about us, a little bit about what we want to do. Again, please let us know what you'd like us to put on this channel. We're more than happy to. Anything sports related.
And feel free to trash talk on there. I'm down to go back and forth with some of you.
Yeah, and we have plans to eventually open up like a Discord, somewhere where we can build a community, and we can have people trash talking. We want to do eventually, once we have enough of you here, we want to do things like jersey giveaways. I have a lot of shoes, basketball shoes as well too, Kobe's included. So we're more than happy to. We're more than happy to do giveaways. You guys show support. We're more than happy to reciprocate that. We're just thankful to be able to get away a little bit from this craziness that's been going on this last year, and kind of indulge more. And so with people around the world, we're sure we're gonna have a pretty diverse community. Sports. It's not a lie when they say sports unites people. We're here to unite people. We're here to get everyone on the common topic. We may not all be fans of the same teams, but at the end of the day, we're all fans of sports. Anyway, that's us.